Bugger. Well, I take it there's going to be no run the fuck away option somehow. Oh, alright, let's crack on. Where did he come from? Sneaking around, Janet? I was. What? No, you're not supposed to just openly admit that. There's supposed to be a little bit in between. Oh, God. How can Janet explain what she's doing here? Run the fuck away. Hungry? Lonely! Lonely! Oh, no. I really don't want to be lonely. Hungry is a terrible excuse which no one's going to believe. Let's face it here. If I say lonely, it has more of a chance. But then I get stuck on Lynn's... Oh, whatever. I'll be strung up if I go hungry. I'm going to bluff, but I may as well bluff big. Actually, I was looking for... Not quite what I meant by lonely. Oh, God, I was hoping this wouldn't happen. Oh, really? Well, I declare, I was all by myself in that big, lonely room. Oh, my God, look at his smirk. Oh, no. Well, I do declare. Oh, right, okay. Let's not go into accents. I'm awful with them. Now you're a belle? Aren't I depending on the kindness of strangers? I suppose. Streetcar named Desire. Is that supposed to mean something? It's a play. Sorry, I had to read it for high school. I thought everyone did. But he didn't go to secondary school, is what we call it in Europe. I'm afraid I'm not familiar with many plays. To be fair, he's a scientist. I doubt he ever took drama. Well, I've certainly managed to distract him from his original suspicions, now to reel him in. I went to bed too early and now I can't sleep. I thought you might up. You seem like a night owl. Sometimes, at other times, simply an insomniac. So, what do you do to keep yourself occupied at night? Oh, God. Well, we don't have any internet, so we get special magazines. I do declare my right arm... No, let's not even go there. Oh, God. I run in circles. I think I would have heard that. Nathaniel does have an extensive library. Oh, what sort of books do you like? Don't you dare fucking say female detectives. Books with words in them. Zing. If I give him an inch, fiction or non-fiction? Yes. Examples. Most recently, a piece musing on the effects of human culture encountering a non-sapient spacefaring species. So fiction. Okay. Quite entertaining, though I don't think that the telepathic effects used in the story would work without artificial amplification. I don't really read much fantasy or sci-fi. When I read fiction, I prefer mysteries or historical romance. Brilliant. Don't think he cares, but thanks for telling him anyway. Romance? There's nothing wrong with a good romance. Bad romances are terrible. Any kind of book can be bad. No, I think most romances are just horrendous, aren't they? It's that stereotypical thing about people going, I cried at the end of Titanic. Fuck off. No, you didn't. Right, a good historical romance tells you about the life in a different place and time and place, with all the interesting details and theories that the author can dig up, which gives me starting points to research for myself. Ah, so you enjoy a detailed setting with intrigue and romance. I may have some suggestions. Between my legs, he's called Larry. Follow me. He leads me into the library and turns on the lights, then moves along the shelves until he finds the volumes he was looking for. Outside the labyrinth. This may keep you entertained until you are ready for bed. Actually, I think I'll just go back up to my room to read. Clearly there's no point in trying to explore the basement now. Okay, we're going to get there at some point. And if not, we're going to go back, even after we've completed the game, just to see what's in the basement, because I'm not knowing. But thank you for the book. The pleasure is all mine. I nod farewell and leave him behind. He's clearly an intelligent man. We might make good friends if he would only stop needling me. I have to be on my guard with him all the time. I suppose I may as well take a look at this book Lynn suggested. Pages turn. Wonderful, wonderful, useless information. Love it. A colony on Mediterranean island in 1800s in a secret society? This could be good. I wouldn't read it. It's clearly the Illuminati. Oh my, I've never heard anyone doing that with a necklace. Like, put it on their arm. See, I know what you're all thinking. You thought I was going to say something dirty. Well, no! Not today! Surely no one would put such a thing inside a sofa? What? Okay. I think I'd better stop reading this book before he gives me dreams that are even stranger than the one I already had. But if Lynn's thought I would be shocked, he's got another thing coming. I've read steamier love scenes before. Put inside a... No, you're reading very perverted love scenes. I'm not afraid of words on a page. I've read all sorts of things. It's reality that I have no experience of. If anyone dares mention 50 Shades of Grey in the comment section, they're being blocked. I hasten to add that now. I'm not having anyone going, well, I read this, and in fact, it was very good. You're blocked. I should try and get back to sleep. See, so there's still 3 days remaining, 9 hours. The next morning, I am awakened by a gentle, that wasn't gentle, a gentle knock at the door. Janet, are you awake? I quickly run through my fingers. I'd run through my fingers. How awkward would that be? You'd just start doing dance moves. I quickly run through... Oh, for fuck's sake. I quickly run my fingers through my hair and try to arrange myself. Woo! Got there in the end. Round of applause. Oh! Right. Come in. Since it's not possible to go out at the moment, I've made the sitting room available this morning for quiet prayer, if you wish. No. Oh no, I'm not religious. Alright. Janet just moved down on the smiting list somewhat. Still on it. Just down. Ever so slightly. She's now like below Dolores. And I've had more than enough of faking my way through practices I don't believe in my high school's daily chapel services. I grew up caught between the rituals of my school and the remnants of grandparents' religion, and never feeling that I quite understood either of them. Yeah, well, I was going to say that it depends who you've grown up on. I mean, my mum's an agnostic and my dad's an atheist. So, obviously, I'm an atheist. But, if if her parents are religious, she's just weird. That or, like, her friends don't believe in it and she listens to them too much. That's how girls work, isn't it? No? Okay. I don't have any shrines or statues. Okay, yeah, that's what they do in Catholicism. Christianism. Christianism? I'm pretty sure that's another word. You know, the Christians. They don't just pray to a massive Buddha every time they go to bed. That would be pretty funny, though. And I don't certainly go to church. Religion isn't a part of my life now. Of course, Vanessa's Christian. And she never goes to church either. I'm not sure very many people do if they're not obligated by schools or families. Yeah, I'm sure that's true. No one goes to church. Everyone is obligated, I tell you. There. Well then, we'll see you for breakfast when you're ready. He leaves me to finish my morning preparations. When I come downstairs, Nathaniel and Linz are waiting for me. A bit close, considering there's no one else with them. I'll assume they're playing sardines. What did you and Raphael work out about the food arrangements? Is Raphael not here? No! Otherwise he would have asked Raphael, wouldn't he, you twat? There should be enough to go around, as long as we don't waste anything. Your kitchen was pretty well stocked. There are some fresh strawberries that need to be eaten today. All the meat is frozen, so it's vegetables, bread and milk that will go for fastest. After that, just make sure that when you cook things, you eat the leftovers quickly. So as it appears to be serve yourself this morning, I head into the kitchen to get some fruit and plain cereal. Nathaniel follows and does the same, although he picks up the cereal with nuts in it. Ah, I didn't realise. God. Lynn shows no interest in the food, heading straight for the French press to make a cup of coffee. We may have run out of milk before the 4 days, 3 now, I suppose, are up, but there's plenty of oatmeal and spices, and I can make porridge with water. Oh my god. Oh, come on, we're not Oliver Twist here. Porridge with water? Oh god. I return to the dining room to eat my breakfast. Nathaniel comes in from the kitchen bringing a glass of water along with his cereal. Mustn't forget these. He picks up one of the pots of roses and carefully adds to a small amount of water. Oh my god. Alright, Nathaniel's on my smiting list. No man should ever be seen embracing flowers so openly. Oh. They're very pretty. And helpless. But as long as we are here to care for them, they will bloom for us. Oh my god. Alright, come on, fetch me a bucket. I need to throw up into it. Oh my god. He finishes watering the roses and settles in with his cereal. A minute or two, Albin turns up. I see that not only can they only have limited food, but limited clothing as well. That's fun. I thought you were... Nah, it's not the same. Anyway, it's my fault I'm stuck in here. Coffee's in the pot. Okay. Thanks. He heads off to the kitchen. Addicts. Right. I'm not entirely sure that just because you drink coffee a little bit, or, you know, 2 in the morning makes you an addict. No coffee for you then? Only when I need to stay up late typing or something. Oh, God. Someone who believes that bollocks. By the way, is there somewhere I can get on the internet from here? I know the phones are still down, but it might still work. The what? The internet. To send an email? I don't understand. Oh, how wonderfully Dickensian. I guess he's not much for computers. I shrug and turn to Linz. Does your connection work? Can I borrow it? What sort of connection? Connect your computer to the network. Which network? The internet! Which internet? Stop playing dumb. If you don't want me using your computer, just say so. Do you know what she's talking about? I'm not sure. How can they possibly not know what the internet is? Something's not right here. Yeah, it's... Fucking hell, Johnny. You're taking a while to catch on here. Alright. The internet, the World Wide Web, the information superhighway, and Al Gore's stupid campaign speeches. Who? Have you asked them what year it is? You should probably do that at some point. For a moment, I'm lost for words. This isn't possible. Albin re-enters carrying a mug and some toast. Morning. Who's the president? What? The president of what? The president of the United States. The United Arab States? I'm not certain. I've never been there. Who rules this country? Queen Charlotte, nominally. Ferraro's prime minister, though. Oh my god, that is so far back that I've never heard of them. What's that? 1700s? 1800s? I'll tell you what. At least she's asked that question. Because usually, you spend so much time driving up the wall. You could just solve a simple question, simple solution. You know what? I'm just going to stop and move on. I just stare. What's with her? This is the United States of America. We have a president, not a queen. No country has a Queen Charlotte, and everyone knows what the internet is. She's as crazy as Bradley. I'm not crazy. I fetch my purse and dig out whatever money I had with me. Just a few bills and coins, but they're enough to show the logos and famous figures of the USA. Where did these come from? Plenty of board games print funny money. Not coins. Linz picks up a nickel and eyes it curiously. Are these dates accurate? Why wouldn't they be? They're in the future. Okay, so we are stuck in the past. So, we've got that out of the way. We all saw it coming. Eh? She's supposed to be a time traveller now? Not exactly. Some of these years are real. What year is it for you? 1984. What fucking country are they in? Queen Charlotte? And President Ferraro. Alright, I don't know much about a Yank president, so I'm pretty sure who I do know who it is in 1984, but I'm not going to embarrass myself, so I'm not going to say. Over 20 years in the past. Alright, so it's not as bad as I was originally thinking. Where do you come from? I come from here. I went to high school in St. Teresa's and then went to Brook College, and then I wanted to drive with Bradley, and there's no school named Brook College near here. I lived in Memphis my whole life. Memphis was a city in ancient Egypt. This is Chickasaw Oaks. Bradley was right. This house doesn't exist. You're all hallucinations or spirits or something. Brilliant. What a way to have yourself wound up. Ah, well, I suppose it's at least an advancement in the plot. She's lost it. I can assure you that I am quite real. He touched me earlier when he was not setting up the magnets for the test. He's not a ghost, but what is he? Do you have any other evidence of your story? Do you have any evidence of yours? I believe I asked you first. Wow. Puts his creepy face back on. What a terrifying sight.